Baby, I'm shorty. You gon' be left with your heart broke. Your friends think I'm gorgeous, built like an artist. Time to get sold in an art show. I pulled up the last 5 nights, calling my Ubers like usual, huh? Girl, get a clue, you'll read a room. You the next boatload of cargo, huh? Watch me.
Here's some of the few things that you guys need to know after unlocking Fuga Chanting Rework in the newest update in Jujutsu Infinite. Anyways, if you haven't unlocked or progressed your Fuga Chanting Rework yet, then you're probably missing out. But don't worry, I got you guys covered because I made a video right here showing you guys step by step on how to get your first Fuga Rework. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know this already, that after getting Fuga Chanting Rework, now you can then able to use a special chanting move and it will play a certain cinematic inside your domain right here. Now basically how this works is you will get a new fuel gauge right here, and then the more damage you do, basically it just gonna keeps growing and over again. Let's just wait a bit until the fuel gauge came up. It's a bit buggy, so yeah, let's just wait for a bit, but you know, usually it comes up after using a move. But yep, there you go. So I'm already maxed out fuel gauge. Now let me go ahead and enable that real quick. Let me go ahead and use Fuga, right click, and then let's go ahead and use flame arrow, and boom, there you go, Fuga, boom. So basically this is how normally how it works, right? Now most of you guys already know that for sure, but you know, there you go, and it deals a massive amount of damage as well. But yes, did you guys know, aside from using Fuga inside domain, it also works outside your domain? It's actually very simple. You only need maximum high-end awakening, basically 1 maximum scroll for it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and use our maximum high-end awakening. Now there you go. So basically after using this one, you can use up to 3 or 2 flame arrows. But there's a bit of downside of this. I will show you guys that later on. But there you go. You can now be able to chant after using your maximum right here. So there you go. See that? Yeah, I know. It's very cool. If you want to flex with your friends using Fuga outside your domain, then you can definitely do this, bro. There you go. See that? And yes, it will set the whole place in fire as well. See that? Now, yep, this is very cool as well. For those who did not know, you can totally use this, but as I've said, there's a total downside of this, and let me show you guys what it is. Now first of all, normally using Fuga inside your domain gives you the most maximum damage. Also, I'm full buff right here. I got slash buff and use some switch right here to get even more buff damage right here. So there you go. After using that, I dealt around a whopping 8.1k damage, and yes, that is considering as well using the best buff that I did, and that is actually a lot. And yes, for those who are wondering how much damage you can get, you know, if you use Fuga outside your domain, this is how it looks like. Okay, so here we go, jumping in right here. Let me go ahead and use maximum high-end. And also, of course, to be fair, we're also gonna be using full buffs right here, slash buff. There you go. And then we're gonna be using switch after that. Okay, let me just give a few moment right there. Okay, switch. Okay, there you go. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look how much damage we can deal with our Fuga. Here we go. Okay, he got 13k HP right here. Let me see. And then boom. Okay, how much HP left? Okay, so there you go. As I've said, it's like around 2 to 3k damage. Now there you go. You got 10k HP left, and yes, you can totally spam this over and over again, and that is considering with full buff. So I think that's like 3 to 4k ish, but without buff, I think it's around 2 to 3k. So yeah, there you go. It's kind of little, but at the same time it's quite cool as well if you can, you know, use it outside your domain. So this is very nice. But if you want the maximum damage, then you better use it inside the domain. But yeah, that's pretty much in this video. It's a very quick one. Hopefully you learned something in it. If you enjoy it, make sure to like, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.